Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Copper Owl, bringing you an opening and a first impression. This is not going to be a. This might or might not be a review. Okay, so let's let the video play. Okay, because I'm like thinking like making opening videos and making the review separate. So let's let this keep going. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we got the Techno-Viper, found him at GameStop. So the Techno-Viper was a figure I didn't think I would get. Like, I didn't want it. Let me adjust this light a bit. Like, I didn't want him originally. I thought it's like, I don't need the laser guy. And then I found out Techno-Vipers aren't the laser guys. They're the technicians. And I'm like, okay, now I have to have him. Because I didn't know he came with tools. This is one of those figures that I never grew up with. Like, the Televiper is one of those figures I know. I love the Televiper. I'm surprised I don't have one. But the Techno-Viper, this is important. I have to have one of these. I need somebody to fix up the vehicles when I finally get a vehicle. And all that. I can make Ruski do it, but I don't trust him touching my things. And all that. We can make Shifty do it, but let's face it, he's a crazy guy. So, you're some kind of abomination. And I can make one of you do it. But it's like, that's menial work. Okay, you guys deserve better. But there is something special about this figure I really like that makes me want to get multiples. So, let's try to get the clean cut. Oh yeah, I think they're doing these better. Now, let's see. Did I get it in right? I think I did. I think I'm right under the paper, actually. There we go. Yeah, okay. Some G.I. Joe unboxing ASMR. I ate his liver with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti. Oh, no, I ripped the box. Dang it. They really got to fix these boxes, because this is... Honestly, this is the worst part about getting a retro figure. Is having to ruin the box, because the boxes look so nice. Okay, well, that and having a bunch of foreign gobbledygook all over my freaking American Hero toy. And all that. Okay, how dare you acknowledge the French? What are they? Spanish? The Fugachao? I don't know all these languages, but whatever. German? German? Really? Bunch of traitors. I can't wait for Europe to be destroyed, guys. I forget, like, a bunch of you are, like, Filipino or something. Don't know. I thought that was still the weirdest thing. Well, why is it that a bunch of Filipinos are watching? Or is it like Singapore or some country out in Asia really likes my videos, and I don't know why. Or they really like the Nerf videos. I'm sorry, my Polynesian fans, but there's just nothing for me to review. Anyway, so the Techno-Viper. Now let's get some sticky tack on there and get this to stand. Come on out, buddy. We need your services. We need you to We need you to install the internet. Okay, he looks like he's ready for battle. Okay. I was gonna have him shoot me, but the problem is that he's very stiff. Let's get all this stuff out. So I already have a problem with the figure. First impressions is not good. Get a hose. Come on. So, let's see how he operates. So, pulling him out of the thing was a bit difficult. His leg actually like swung. You can see it's doing it right now. It's swinging back. That is weird. Is that because of the plastic or something? This one doesn't do that. This one does. That's weird. Man, he's stiff too. Yeah. That part wasn't that bad. There we go. Yeah, he just needs a little bit of work. There we go. Yeah, what's up with this leg? Now we have the gun. It's a nice soft plastic. So look, I was able to fix it real easily. Yeah, and you can hold it kind of properly. He has a detailed little. I don't think you could see it on camera that well, but it says Cobra, and it has like a health bar, and it says there's like a globe and a thing. Shoulder pads I don't like. I like that they're not fully attached on, but they're like, Pulling it out, look at that. Yeah. Arms are super tight. His whole body kind of feels a little gummy too. But, super tight. I like his look. He looks more like he would be a space villain. So this is a theory I've had with several G.I. Joe figures, is that they're not like meant to be a G.I. Joe figure. They're something else entirely. What is up with that leg? Do any of you see anything weird going on here? Yeah, that's weird. So yeah, my theory is that several G.I. Joe figures are not G.I. Joes. They're meant to be something else. Both guns have portholes for blast effects. A weird sci-fi looking gun though. So let's see. Hand's it's a bit stiff, but it works. So he kind of looks like a Cylon to me. A little bit like Zurg as well with the colors and all that. This is something I could see a kid playing with. Like you could get him a couple of these, and these are like these could be like some kind of stormtrooper. It kind of bothers me that it's actually a technician because it's such a cool figure. Imagine this with the blue and reds and all that. Let's put on his backpack. So this is a cool part about the backpack. It holds the tools. So they just wedge in there. And that's really what I wanted. I like having technicians and stuff. Okay, that's actually something I really like about action figures. I always have to have a technical guy. Yeah. Look, with the air tanks, he looks kind of hazmat-y. I'm liking the vibe of this figure. Let's put in the hose. Okay, and I assume the hose connects right here. Yeah. Probably gonna have to give it a wash. I put two guns in the wash to fix them. My goodness, it's like spaghetti. They did fix themselves, but it was still kind of weird. Look at that. That looks so cool. It's like ROM Space Knight kind of feel to him. Let's spin him around. I know there was one that came out already for the line, and people have been combining them and all that. I like him. So, I like him a lot. And one thing I've seen people do, so we're going to try it right now, is that, come on out. they flip the bag around because apparently it goes on a lot better. It looks a bit weird, but it works with the gun a lot better. So, yeah, no, I don't mind it. Kind of gives him a little bit of a bug look to him. But you could just take off the hose. You don't have to use the hose. There's like a carry handle on top too, so it's just a little radio behind it is the only thing that really stands out as being upside down. You know what? Let's put him on a stand. What are we doing? This one was made in Vietnam. Hey, not a Chinese one. That's always good. Look at that. I'm really liking this figure. I had a choice between getting him, Grunt, Don Moreno, and freaking who else was it? Metalhead. Not Metalhead, Rock and Roll. There we go, Rock and Roll. You can't have two rock-themed characters. I really like this. This needs to be in copper. I could rock this mask. This could be the Mechanist. You know what? Let me see his head. This is something I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to take off their heads to see like what kind of ball joint we got working here. Okay. Look at that. That's the inside. That's the type of ball joint. Because I've been experimenting with the heads. I got this freaking custom worm head and it's too small for everybody. Let's get Shifty. Yeah, Shifty works. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. I definitely got to get another torso. I don't need this stuff. I just need the torso. Oh, Father Kingdom. Come on. Throw me about. Well, I don't need the torso as much, too. I need the backpack and the tools. Okay? Because this is really what I wanted the figure. Let's see how well it works with. Oh, look at that. Like a glove. That is so nice. Guys, I'm loving this. I am loving this. And the thing with the hose, it's supposed to connect to the equipment. So I assume because there's like gauges and air tanks, that these tools are, it's like a mini compressor. So these tools are like electrical versions. All that. They might need a wash too. But let's see how good that looks. So I assume you grip it right here. So this would have been a good chance to introduce C-clamp hands. Let's see. There we go. Sweet. And he has two of these weird... it's not attached properly. It's attached to another tool. So we got this weird claw one. And this hammer. An electronic hammer. There's a joke in here somewhere. Like, why? Give it to somebody else. And obviously, when you're playing pretend and all that, they don't have to be electronic and everything. But what kind of pretend are you playing with these guys? Let's see if he could Slav squat. I don't think he can. Oh, wait, move this joint. Yeah, no, the legs are starting to work better. Yeah, he kind of squats. No, it looks like he's riding a horse, though. You know what else he reminds me of? If I give him like an MP5, he looks like one of those guys from Half-Life. Guys, what are you doing? Well, that's my Half-Life or Gma prop hunt noises. Yeah, I can't really make the noises. But it's kind of like what you reminded me of is just just the prop hunt. So, okay, so I definitely want to get at least a torso for one of these guys. Another one of the torsos, because that combination with the Darklon head was really good. And I just want another backpack. So there's definitely a chance I'm going to be buying another one of these if I find one, just for the kit bashing. And it's a very simple kit bash. I just want the different head and all that. So, you know what? Let's see if he stands by himself. That's another thing. Because I'm kind of going to consider this as a review. Now that we're 16 minutes in. So, yeah, he stands. There are some figures, like after I got them, my mind changed on them. But now he's standing. Look at that. He's just aura farming. You know what? Give him a little bit of it. Oh, wait. He does have this tube gets in the way with his belt, but he does. So let's see. He's rocking the purple, okay? So let's give him like. Yeah. Needs to aura farm. I don't know what I did there, but I just want him to give him a pose. But yeah, no, he stands. That is the best part. He's standing, because that's something. Some of these figures they come out of the box pretty nice, but then they say they can't stand at all. So let's give him a. Let's turn the bag around again, because with the tube, if you take off the tube, it's easier. But immediately noticing that, yeah, it's easier without the tube. If it was slightly longer, I think it probably would work. Let's give him a. Oh, look, it bent the tube. Okay. Yeah, let's take off the tube. We're not going to use the tube. If it was slightly longer, but let's give him like a pose. Like he's in battle. No, that's the problem. His feet don't go forward. That's always a problem with several figures, is that their feet don't want to go forward. So that way they can't really stand. So you got to put them on something with a peg. So let's do that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. And from now on, I'm going to do this. Let's see if he fits on a Valaverse stand. Okay, so his peg holes are slightly bigger than the pegs on the stand. But no, wait. No, it worked. Yeah, he could fit. He's one of those figures that could fit. So you have extra Valaverse stands, you can use them. There we go. And let me put a blast effect in them. He has these little holes for like a freaking scanner thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything. I love it. I wish he came with like a freaking arc welder. Like the gun is supposed to be an arc welder, but we're not treating it as that. We're treating it as some kind of laser gun and everything. But that's really what it's supposed to be. Give me that. You give them. This is not 2001: A Space Odyssey. I did not give you sentience. Well, oh yeah, I'm really enjoying this figure. Okay. Well, if you had the little data pad thing, that probably would be way cooler if you had it. But looking at it, it's like him talking with it. Just put it up to his mouth. Yeah, look at that. It works. This figure was a total treat. I did not think I would like this figure, but it ended up being a total treat. And all that. That's why, and I love it when a troop. It's really not a troop builder because you don't need a ton of them. You just need like 2 of them, maybe up to 4. Like if you're gonna have a big diorama, like you just need like 1 or 2 of them, and all that. But 4 at the most. But yeah, I was quite surprised. We're counting this one as a review, okay? I think if an unboxing video will solely be just me unboxing a bunch of them and all that. So, just this one guy. Yeah, that's a review. Well, thank you all very much, ladies and gentlemen. You all have a nice day. Bye-bye.